Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So real quick, I want to tell you guys, you need to stop listening to what women say they want in a man. You got to stop listening to these women on social media talking about the types of guys they like, because you guys are taking these women seriously, and then you are equating that to the success you're going to have in the dating game, right? So, for example, you'll hear women say, I want a guy who's over 6 feet, makes six figures, he's this and he's that. And because you are not those things, you start to think that you're not going to be able to get women or attract women or make anything happen with women. You need to stop listening to this bullshit. Understand, when you hear women talk about, what they want and what they like, a lot of times what they're talking about is their ideal type of guy that they would want. They're just talking about, the best guy they could ever get or think they can get, right? That doesn't mean that if you are not like that guy, that the woman's not going to be attracted to you and date you. Think about it this way. Let's say if I asked you as a man, right, describe me like the hottest girl you could think of, or the hottest girl that you would want to have a date with or hook up with or whatever, right? And you describe somebody like, I don't know, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, Scarlett Johansson, whoever. You even mention these women in particular, right? And how they look and all these other things, right? Does that mean that you're not going to date or hook up with cute Susie down the block just because she doesn't look like Scarlett Johansson? No, you'll still fuck with Susie, go on a date with Susie and all this other stuff. Matter of fact, there are women who look like Beyonce, Scarlett Johansson, and Kim Kardashian or whatever that you're probably too scared to even approach. Or women that look like that you've never been with. You feel what I'm saying? Or women who look like that because you are too scared to approach and you've never been with those type of women. You probably can't even get those type of women because you don't have the confidence to get them. Right? So imagine Susie from down the block hearing you say that you want Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, this type of woman, and Susie from down the block is like, oh my God, all these guys on the internet are saying they want Kim Kardashian and this type of girl, and I don't look like them, so it's over for me. This is how stupid you guys sound. You see what I'm saying? See, understand, just because a person has an ideal type that they desire, right, doesn't mean they're going to get that type of person, and it doesn't mean that they won't be attracted to you just because you're not their ideal type. So that means that just because a woman is describing this type of guy that she wants doesn't mean she actually gets that guy in real life, right? Sometimes these women can get a guy like that to smash maybe once or twice, but that's it. You understand, if that's the case, right? Even if they get that. But most of the time, they're not going to get these guys. And second of all, that does not mean that if she met you, just because you don't look like the guy, you're not as tall as him, you don't have as much money as him, doesn't mean she's going to dismiss you and not want to fuck with you just because of that. Guys, you have to live in the real world. You understand? I understand you're watching on the internet. You're watching me on the internet right now. I get it. But you guys have to stop worrying about what women are saying and go outside and live real life so that you can actually attract women for real. And stop worrying about what they're talking about, because what they're talking about is just what they're talking about. They're just talking about the ideal type. Of course, she's going to say, oh, I want this guy who is a doctor and who makes this amount of money and who looks like this guy. Of course, they're going to say that. Why wouldn't they? Just like you would say, oh, I want a girl who looks like, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, Megan Fox, whoever the fuck you think is hot, right? So people are always going to say those things, but the reality is going to be different in most cases. So stop worrying about what you're hearing women say on the internet about the type of guys they want, and go out there and find the women who see you as the type of guy that they want, because you're introducing yourself to that woman in real life, right? She doesn't even know you exist yet. Once she knows that you exist and you're talking to her and she's like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this guy, she's not going to say, oh man, you're cool and all, but I'm waiting for I'm waiting for a 6'5" basketball player / whoever to come through, and I'm not going to date you. That's not how shit happens in reality. All these women that say all this shit, you can look at their ex-boyfriends, you can look at the guys they're dating now. 98% of those guys don't look like or don't have whatever these women say that they would want. You understand what I'm saying? That's not the reality. So stop worrying about that bullshit. Live in real life, step up your game, and do what you got to do to actually get shit going. All right. So guys, listen, if you need any help, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com and badboymembership.com. And right now on shoplocario.com, I have my program, Master the Vetting Process, at a discount price up until June 30th. So go get that right now. All right. So that's pretty much it. I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going. I'm out. Listen, I know you're tired of going out, spending time, money, and energy on women only to find out that these women don't want to have sex with you. I know you're tired of getting into relationships with women, and it's a lot of drama and disrespect. Right now, this type of stuff happens because you are not vetting women. And this is why you should go to shoplocario.com to get my program, Master the Vetting Process. All right. Because this is going to teach you how to vet women correctly. And right now it's at a discounted price up until June 30th. So you can get it at a low price up until June 30th. After that, the price is going to go up. So make sure you go to shoplocario.com right now and step up your game.